Ronaldo Luis Nazário de Lima, simply known as Ronaldo, has been deemed Brazil's greatest soccer player since Pelé. When he helped a football-loving nation reach the pinnacle of footballing achievement by winning 2 World Cups in 3 attempts, he brought excitement to a country and impressed fans all over the globe. Born on September 22, 1976, Ronaldo began playing soccer barefoot in the streets of the poor Rio de Janeiro suburb of Bonito, Ribeiro, and signed up with his first club when he was just 14 years old. The soccer legend, named as the heir of the greatest football player ever, Pelé, has played on some of the finest teams on the planet and became an instant success. The football great left his footprints at Maracana Stadium's Walk of Fame in 2004, joining the likes of Pelé, Zico, Romario and Zagallo. Ronaldo's European career began at PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands, before he transferred to Inter Milan before continuing his career at Real Madrid. He has been nicknamed the Phenomenon because his speed, dribbling ability and scoring instincts have made him arguably the best striker in the history of football. In 1999, Ronaldo married model and female football star Meline Dominguez. The pair became parents in the following year when son Ronald was born. However, the marriage lasted just 4 years and ended in divorce. In 2005, he got engaged and married Brazilian model Daniela Cicerelli, but their relationship lasted only 3 months. Ronaldo's difficult childhood on the impoverished streets of Brazil prompted him to become a goodwill ambassador for the United Nations Development Programme in 2000, helping disadvantaged youths and touring UN projects designed to promote sport as an opportunity of tolerance. In 2004, the day after Real Madrid missed out on securing a place in the last 16 of the Champions League after they were held to a 1-1 draw by Bayern Leverkusen, Ronaldo took time out from the football pitch to try his hand at motor racing. Ronaldo takes command of games and has the ability to perform at the elite level for a long period of time. With his dazzling array of moves and a shot that finds the net as well as any other, several international soccer writers have referred to him as the greatest goal scorer in the world. Ronaldo's 8-goal effort in the 2002 World Cup regained the form that made him the greatest footballer in the world and a national hero after an injury-interrupted 2001. With the help of his 8 goals, including a pair in the final against Germany, Brazil won its unprecedented 5th World Cup. His legacy was secured in world soccer lore. In 2005, Real, the movie, a unique docu-film about the success of Real Madrid, was released. It focused on the daily lives of the players, including Beckham, Raúl and Ronaldo. The film depicts how many consider Real Madrid to be the best football club in the world and how it has become a legend and a global phenomenon. Ronaldo's freakish abilities on the field have made him one of the most recognizable faces in the sport. With a Midas touch on his toe, Ronaldo makes everything he touches turn to gold. One of the big stars of the world game, Raúl González, dazzles on the big stage. Raúl's genius, his capacity to surprise, his personality and class, combined with the fighting spirit he displays in every game, are legendary. As captain of Real Madrid and his national team, Raúl's subtle techniques, combined with his instinctive ability to turn defenders, is topped off only by his ability to succeed in goal after goal after goal. Although enjoying the media spotlight less than his more high-profile teammates like David Beckham, Raúl has the respect and admiration of everyone he plays with. In 2004, in a friendly against England, Spain grew in confidence when Raúl won a penalty when he went down after keeper Paul Robinson pushed the ball away from his feet as he darted into the area. Spain dominated the match and looked to have the game well under control when Raúl put them ahead with a clever improvised header. A striker who's able to link attack and midfield effectively, Raúl shines on the pitch because of his strong character and immense efforts, and by his unbreakable resolve to win every game. Raúl made his debut into the exciting football world in 1994, when he was just 17 years old. Even from a young age, people were predicting him to be football's chosen one. And they weren't wrong. Raúl is considered Spain's golden boy, believed to be the best football player since Emilio Butragueño, one of the best defenders in the world and Spain's all-time leading goal scorer. Even the youngest fans understand his importance, and Raúl is always ready to keep his fans happy. The superstar was one of many famous Spanish sportsmen to get behind their country's bid for Madrid as the host city for the 2012 Summer Olympic Games. While the 2006 World Cup finals preparation were underway, Adidas showed off its Impossible Team campaign based around the World Cup. Two Spanish boys each pick a fantasy soccer team, including modern-day players like Beckham and Raúl, but also includes two legends from past World Cup competitions, Franz Beckenbauer and Michel Platini, brought to the game through the tricks of computer graphics. Raúl is a highly marketable commodity and was one of many famous football stars to have a cameo role in Goal, a film about a young Mexican man who dreams of making it big in the world of football. Small roles from the likes of Alan Shearer and Zinedine Zidane, plus the splicing of Premiership games with footage of the actors filmed close up, conveys the excitement of the game. Raúl loves life in the fast lane, joining other members of his team at a racing circuit near Madrid to take part in a driver's training course. After attending a briefing, the players chose their cars and drove around the 3.4-kilometre circuit. Dubbed the Angel from Madrid by the Spanish press, Raúl is a born leader. Blessed with the speed required for football, as well as a natural ability and a strong temperament to handle the huge pressure placed on him. Ronaldinho is the sensation from football powerhouse Brazil, who not only scores goals, but dances the samba while doing it. Currently regarded as one of the most graceful and inventive football players in the world, Ronaldinho treats the game like a dance competition. While his job is to make the net sway, he makes it look easy, enjoying himself at every moment. One of the most exciting players the world has ever seen, Ronaldinho is a world-class athlete, silencing critics when he was named FIFA World Player of the Year in 2004. Ronaldinho enjoyed the typical rags-to-riches story of every great athlete to come out of Brazil. Growing up in the impoverished streets, there was no way he could not succeed, as nothing got in the way of his love for football. Soon enough, Ronaldinho found himself scoring for his city's biggest team, the powerhouse Grêmio. But it was in Barcelona that the champ truly flourished. With 22 goals in his first year with FC Barcelona, Ronaldinho earned soccer's most prestigious individual honour in 2004, the FIFA World Player of the Year award. Ronaldinho completed a hat-trick of awards when he was named European Footballer of the Year in 2005. He was also named the best striker in the UEFA Champions League tournament of 2004 and 2005. He was also again named FIFA World Player of the Year. A valued member of the Brazilian national team, Ronaldinho's skill and vision are the pulse of exciting football. He was a prominent member of Brazil's 2002 World Cup winning team and was one of the main attractions at the 2006 World Cup. Ronaldinho is the most commercially valuable football player in the world, a naturally gifted player with outstanding ball control. Ronaldinho doesn't just kick the ball, he flirts with it. He's not satisfied with simply moving the ball from one space to another, he has to make it glide. And with every match, Ronaldinho creates a new signature move. Fans who have long been wowed by his footwork on the pitch can now follow the antics of their favourite footballer in story form, as a comic book character in a new series based on the player. The comic, Ronaldinho Gaucho, is the brainchild of Brazilian comic book artist Mauricio de Souza. The flamboyant star wears personalised gold and white boots featuring 5 stars at the back in tribute to Brazil's 5 World Cup titles. The $6,000 Nike boots, finished off with 24-karat gold he helped to design himself, was inspired from the R in his name and from the most famous number 10 in the world today.
Ronaldinho at the moment would have to be the best player in the world.
He has been sensational with the things he's done with the football.
Being the top player in the world's greatest game is an honour bestowed onto a precious few. But with his undeniable talent and charisma, Ronaldinho undoubtedly deserves the title. Ricardo Izexon Santos Liete is better known as Kaká, and if he continues playing the football at such a high level, then in a few years he'll be known as a legend. Kaká made his debut in 2001 at Sao Paulo Futebol Clube at the tender age of 19. During his first season, he managed to score 12 goals in 27 appearances. A great performance that was repeated the following season with 10 goals in 22 appearances. Kaká had made an impression and soon attracted attention from European clubs. AC Milan won, and in 2003, Kaká made his debut. Kaká proved his worth with great ball handling skills and winning drive, and most importantly, in 30 appearances, he scored 10 goals. Kaká's performance at the age of 22 helped AC Milan win Italy's Serie A championship. Despite the instant fame and the financial rewards that come with it, Kaká continued his studies and opted to pay for his brother's education rather than rush out and buy a flash car. In 2000, Kaká miraculously survived a swimming pool accident. After jumping off a diving board, he fractured a vertebra, which could have meant the end of his football dream. Kaká believes that Jesus allowed him to recover, helping him become the amazing footballer that he is now. For this reason, he celebrates every goal by pointing to the sky. It's his way of saying thank you for his successful career. He has been praised for his willingness to take as many risks as possible. Surprisingly, he never gets caught out, always coming out on top. Despite his youth, Kaká comes across as very balanced, with a maturity beyond his years. During games, his stylish footwork and creative goal-kicking keep commentators busy arguing over which living legend he most resembles. Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Rai, Zico, maybe even Pelé. Only time will tell if Kaká can keep his feet. In 2004, Kaká was appointed as a United Nations World Food Programme ambassador. The footballer jumped at the chance to use his profile as an international sportsman to help fight global hunger. Working with the UN agency was not the first time Kaká came face to face with hunger. As a junior player at the celebrated Brazilian Football Academy in Sao Paulo, Kaká grew up with poor, undernourished children in the city's urban slums. While happy to help others, on the 23rd of December 2005, Kaká did something for himself. He married his 18-year-old socialite girlfriend, Caroline Silico. The wedding, held in Sao Paulo, was attended by many of his Brazil squad teammates. Kaká met Caroline, who comes from a wealthy Sao Paulo family, in 2002. Her mother represents fashion house Christian Dior in Brazil. Kaká himself has been spotted at the odd fashion show. One of the youngest stars of the football world, Kaká is seen as the future of AC Milan, as the club affirms its status as one of the powerhouses of European football. Whilst there are arguments over which legendary footballer he most resembles, one thing is clear: opponents should watch out for this budding young football star. Robbie Fowler has not lost his incredible movement and eye for goal. A natural-born goal scorer, he remains one of the most enigmatic players in the game today. Robbie burst onto the scene at Liverpool in 1993 when he was just 18 years of age. Throughout the mid and late 90s, Fowler was considered by many the most natural finishing player in England. In one game in 1994, he scored a hat-trick in 4 minutes and 32 seconds against Arsenal FC, a Premiership record to this day. No stranger to off-field controversy, Robbie was painted as an underachieving playboy in the media as reports of his womanising and drug use reached high levels. Seen as a football wizard when it comes to his superb foot skills, Robbie broke hearts when he left Liverpool and was transferred to Leeds United in 2002, but only spent half a season at the club as it buckled under financial hardship. After a disappointing time at Leeds due to a hip injury, Robbie joined Manchester City Football Club in 2003 and became a favourite with fans and commentators. At Man City, after a slow start, he played notably well in the second half of the season, scoring his 150th Premiership goal in a win over Norwich City. Robbie's erratic kicking in 2003 in a game against Chelsea saw Man City drop back behind Manchester United on the ladder, ending their championship hopes. The Prodigal Son returned to Liverpool in 2006 on a surprise free transfer until the end of the season, after losing his place in the Manchester City first team. His return was warmly welcomed amongst Liverpool fans who still held him in high regard. The move was something that Robbie hoped would happen.
I mean, honestly, I feel like a kid waking up on Christmas morning every day now. It's been fantastic, and it's something that I've wanted to happen for a long time, and I'm glad it's come about again.
Liverpool manager Rafael Benitez believed that Robbie's input into the team would bridge a huge gap.
But in terms of the dressing room, in terms of the passion, I think that he's a good player and important player for us.
Robbie's return game against Birmingham Football Club in February 2006 was labelled by the press as the stuff of fairy tales, and he came on to a rapturous reception in his first appearance for Liverpool in 4 years. Returning to Liverpool was always Robbie's plan, hoping to finish his career at the club that gave him a chance.
it means probably an awful lot more to me than it would anyone else.
Robbie, who scored 171 goals in 330 games during 8 years at Liverpool, was nicknamed God during his time there and is still a firm favourite with the locals. Despite turning 31 in 2006, Robbie continues to play with the same dash and flair he did when he was just a child with a dream. Earning a reputation as one of the most deadly finishers in England, Robbie Fowler is a rare commodity in football these days, as he plays for the love of his club rather than how much money he can make from the game.